Afternoon. It's hot outside today, real hot. Temperature supposedly somewhere around 100 degrees. I haven't looked at the thermometer because I'm afraid if I do, I'm gonna go inside the house and quit. But you know, if you like wrenching, you like playing in the garage, your garage is likely not heated, not air conditioned, and if you want to do it, you got to get out and do it. And getting that motivation's hard. I spent a lot of this week wanting to get stuff done, not being able to get out of the shop, partly because of time constraints, but then those time constraints became my excuse for not coming out here. But it's Saturday, it's hot, and I came out here to work. But in high temperatures like this, you've got to think ahead, you've got to think for, be ready for it. First rule, and the Air Force beat this into me: hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. You've got to drink water. I do tend to drink tea on hot days, no sugar. Some people say it's a diuretic and you lose all your hydration from whizzing. I've been out here for 4 hours and I hadn't whizzed yet. It is a diuretic. It will make you pee more, but not more than you're going to drink on a hot day like this. But drink water, I'm okay with diet soda sometimes. I've had diet soda on a hot day, it's not too bad, but stuff with sugar in it is bad. You don't want stuff with sugar on a day like this. A lot of people love Gatorade. Gatorade's high in sugar and salt. The salt helps, but it's sugared up, and that sugar makes you feel hotter. On a hot day, if I go on a warm day, I'll drink water, and maybe I'll drink Gatorade just to have something that tastes different. I do that at the track a lot, but if I'm out in the heat, I don't want a Gatorade. That sugar just sours my stomach. Another thing is, when it comes lunchtime, you go inside and grab something to eat. Don't eat a big meal. Have a sandwich and call it quits. No chips. Pizza. I love pizza. Will not eat it on a hot day. Can't. As soon as you get back out in the heat, it feels like a lead weight in your stomach. Don't eat pizza. Don't eat heavy foods. But eat a light. And this is something in our culture we don't really realize, but in Middle Eastern cultures, fasting is a big thing. Well, that's because in the heat of summer, you fast. It's the only way to survive the day. You eat everything before, while it's still cool at dawn, and when the sun's up, you don't eat during the day. Maybe a light snack or something, but you're not going to eat a full meal. You just can't do it. And then a lot of times after if I'm hot and I'm tired, I go inside, I eat lunch, I eat a light lunch. I'll lay down and take a hour nap. That's something that the Mexicans taught us, a siesta. But having been to Mexico and worked down there, the heat of the day, man, you find some shade, you chill, and then a couple hours later you get back to it and you work till dark. It makes sense. Be sensible about this stuff. But when it comes to hydration, you want to get hydrated early and stay hydrated throughout the day. You don't want to get to work and an hour in, 2 hours in, oh, I've got a bottle of water and drink that. You're gonna pass out. And same for if you think you're gonna stay cool and hydrated by drinking cold soda, doesn't work. Back in '99 here in Oklahoma, every day. In 1999 in Oklahoma, every day in August was over 100 degrees. And I worked with a guy named Jared, great guy, good technician, and I was pounding water and he was pounding Mountain Dew. And about 10 o'clock in the morning, it was starting to warm up and it was getting up about 100 degrees, and all of a sudden Jared disappeared. Where'd Jared go to? Jared passed out behind his toolbox and was laying there on the floor. He started drinking water after that. But the sugar is terrible in heat like this. So take care of yourself, hydrate with something water. Finally, if you do get dehydrated, do not take painkillers. Drink water until you are hydrated, and then you can take an aspirin ibuprofen. But you do not want to take aspirin, ibuprofen, acetaminophen if you're dehydrated. You can develop serious kidney problems from that. I know there's a serious disease you can get from that. So take care of yourself. Think ahead. Another thing, if you're going to be out in the sun, wear a hat. I know some people think it's kind of goofy. Oh, you got the dad hat on. You know what? I'm not getting sunburned. I'm not getting skin cancer. It's keeping my melon cool. It works. Without a hat on, you walk out in the sun on a 100 to 110, 120 degree day, and within 5 minutes you're thinking stupid. you can't, your brain's getting hot. You know, some people like wearing a cowboy hat, that's fine. If you're gonna wear a cowboy hat, I do have to recommend the straw over the felt on a day like this. That felt traps that heat in, that straw let it breeze through. A lot of people say, oh, that's not cowboy enough. You know, real cowboys were 100 years ago before global warming started heating things up. Whether or not you want to believe it's man-made, we know the numbers are real. We know it's hotter now than it was 100 years ago. Take care of yourself. Wear a hat. I like having the full brim all the way around. Being German, Scottish, and Irish, I tend to burn instead of tan. I don't tan. Skin cancer is a scare for me. I worry about it. I've been burned a lot of times. I wear a full brimmed hat because I don't want skin cancer. And these may be old man fears, but you know, someday you'd like to be an old man. Life's pretty good when you get older. But take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Hydrate. Get some shade. If you've got to go in, cool down, cool down. If you stop sweating, something's wrong. You know, get in, cool down. Find a shady spot. When it comes to water, you can overhydrate. Don't do that. Just, you know, you should be, you know, the common thing is you should be peeing clear. Well, you should be peeing kind of a pale ale. If you start getting off into the Hefeweizens, you know, your pee starts getting darker. You need some more water. You definitely do want to be peeing some. You know, you do want to take a break every now and then and have to go pee. But don't wait too long to start hydrating. Clothing. When it comes to clothing, you want to wear loose-fitting clothing, light in color. If you're going to be out in the sun, you want something that goes all the way down, or you want to wear lots of sunblock and reapply often. Skin cancer is nasty. You don't want it. I haven't got it myself. I know plenty of people who have, and I don't want that. When I'm in the shop, you know, I can get away with wearing shorts and wearing a t-shirt. You know, the sun's not beating down on me in here. But if you're going to be in the sun, definitely light colors. You can tell the difference between a black t-shirt and a white t-shirt out in the heat. It is just so much cooler wearing a white t-shirt. If it's hot, you're going to sweat. You're going to get your shirt soaked through with sweat. You know, that's part of it. Just know it and, you know, accept it. If that bothers you, stay in the air conditioning and don't have dreams and aspirations of doing hot rod stuff. This is hot, sweaty work. Guys, you know, look into kilts. I have a kilt. Sewed it myself out of old uniforms, and I absolutely love it in the heat. There's something to be said for getting that breeze up under your shorts. Man, I'll wear a kilt in the heat with no problem. Do that at the racetrack a lot. It's worth it. But yeah, light color shirt, shorts if you can get away with it. If you're, you know, weed eating, obviously, yeah, you're gonna need some long pants, or you can just have to be, you know, one of those guys who, you know, fries bacon without a shirt on also. But yeah, light loose clothing. You don't want it clingy. You want to get some air in there and breathe. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much what I have as far as, you know, clothing advice. I think that's all I've got. So thank you for watching.